Welcome, welcome, welcome. Time for Dortmund to play their third Champions League game. Oh, man, I'm kind of tired. I'm not. I'm going straight to bed after this one. Let's fix this. Can I fix it, please? Where is it? There. I do not want to be disturbed. Okay, so the lineup today is a little bit more experimental by Dortmund here. Playing with Bellingham and Mecha in the midfield while having Brandt as the third attacker. Which is weird with Girassi and Bayern. I was hoping to see maybe a Fabio Silva in the starting lineup. And yeah, Yosufa Moukoko is playing against us as well. Okay, well, players who have played against us usually like to score against us, so if he does, I just want to make sure that Dortmund still just win. Ugh. Alright, the game is soon to begin. About to kick off. By the way, do you like my new overlay? So, game has started. Now it doesn't matter where I am on the screen, just that I am on the screen, you know. Yeah, Kovac is experimenting with this starting 11 this time, having Job and the match as the sole center midfielders, while having Brandt as the third attacker, at least according to the formation where he is set up there with Girassi and Bayern. Let's see how it works out. I don't really have much to say about it. It's kind of weird. I feel like you could have just had Brandt there in the center. He's probably better as a 10 than a right wing / right mid. And yeah, Jan Kota hasn't played since Leipzig, which isn't that long ago, but it felt like a long time ago. But there was an international break, so that's why. Yeah. And yeah, seeing yourself a Moukoko kind of breaks. Okay, Bayer here on the attack. Play to Brandt. The ball is a little bit heavy. Brandt tries to play it in, but couldn't find anyone. Benzbainer tries to play a nice ball, but it's too low and it's too predictable and weak, kinda. Yeah, although, Copenhagen aren't really that strong of a team, and Dortmund should win this, I'm still kind of worried. They played well against Leverkusen, but their form, as you can see, hasn't been the best in the league, at least. And I don't know who the second opponent was in the Champions League. I forgot to look at that. But I know Leverkusen was one of them, which they drew, almost narrowly won that game. Let's see who their it was again. Oh, Karabag. Oh, and Karabag has been a surprise package this season in the Champions League, winning both of their games. But yeah, they lost their game against Karabakh away. You know, going to Azerbaijan. Oh, okay, thank you, Benzabaini. I don't. What was the match? No, it wasn't match. Felt like he got pulled there, but if it wasn't a free kick, it would have been a very dangerous situation. Benzabaini to Svensson, Svensson back to Benzabaini. I predict I think I predict a 3-1 victory for Dortmund. I think Dortmund will maybe let in a goal, probably by Mokoko. I'm assuming Mokoko is very keen on scoring. Long ball to Bayern. Mokoko there getting fouled by like 3 Dortmund players. Yeah, I really would. I don't have anything against Kovac experimenting with the team. I think it's good game to do just so, but not too much. Obviously, the defense is exactly the same except for Seal, I guess. Oh, big chance for Copenhagen there. First shot on goal. From the wing, cuts in and finds Claesson there in the middle. I really like Claesson when he played for Sweden. Yeah, as I said, I don't think this will be as easy. Okay, again, Dortmund get pressed there, and Yusufa Makoka wins a free kick in a dangerous position there. Because I watched the Copenhagen against Leverkusen, and you know Leverkusen aren't the same as they were, but still, like, it's still a top Bundesliga team. Jordan Larsson as well is playing for Copenhagen here. I know my Swedish guys, Claesson and Jordan Larsson. Well, nicely out of the way by Benzbein for a corner. When I saw this lineup, I only saw like the names. I thought that we were playing 3-5-2 with Gerasi and Bayer obviously as our attackers, not Brandt being one of the attackers and then it being 3-4-3. A weird variant by Copenhagen. Oh, Brandt chasing the ball here. Oh. Kodo plays the ball back to Kobel. Copenhagen are pressing really hard. I don't know if Dortmund were expecting that. Because they're kind of having a hard time playing through it. But let's see how long Copenhagen can actually hold this kind of press. Yeah, so Bayer is kind of dropping deep, almost playing as a 10. Yeah, and the thing with Job, by the way, I don't. I just think that guy has a lot of pressure on him, and I'm glad. Oh, Bayer here on the attack. That's a foul. Okay, never mind. It was on ball, I guess. Let me see this. Yeah, good tackle. Nicely done by Koto. Anton, are you going to do anything with that? The Mecha, Job. Yeah, with Job, I don't think the hate is he's getting criticized a lot, and it's because of the pressure that he has on him, probably. Ooh, and the thing with his parents and all of that. I haven't seen anything negative from him really. Koto tries to play it in, but he gets cleared away. But I haven't seen anything good from him. I guess either. He was playing really well at the Club World Cup, but I guess the opposition then wasn't really the best. Hello, Bart. Are you here as a Dortmund fan? Ich bin Deutsch. Well, I am not Dutch, but you are very welcome. Are you a Dortmund fan? Thanks for hearts, by the way. Good, good. I don't. I really get like, oops, nice ball to Koto, Brandt, back to Koto. He's gonna whip it in. Nope. Anton doesn't find anyone. A little nightly stream here. Mecha, not no Mecha, Bellingham, Job. To Koto, nice. Couldn't control it. And corner. Nice work rate from Koto there. What's your prediction, Bart, if you're still here for the game? I predicted a 3-1 victory here for Dortmund. 3 Dortmund, BVB 1 Copenhagen. First corner for Dortmund here of the game. Svensson is going to take it. I feel like we haven't scored from a corner in a while. Svensson. Ooh. Gets headed away. Anton picks it up to Brandt. To Schlotterbeck, who's gonna first time it, but to get boxed away with a Superman punch. Yeah. The same as me. Same as me, Bart, yeah. I mean, if it works. And I think Mokoko is probably gonna score the goal for Copenhagen. Players who have played for Dortmund and then plays against Dortmund just love to score. Koto with the way over hit cross there. Nice space for Koto there. Schlotterbeck finds Koto. Nemecha has time, plays to no one. Gets kicked away by Copenhagen player. Svensson plays an unnecessarily hard ball. It's late, I'm tired. I'm tired, it's late. No, it's tired, I'm late. Svensson gets juked by Suzuki there. Opens up some space for Mokoko and Copenhagen here. Come on, that was not the... Ay. Mokoko gets fouled again by Bayern in a dangerous position here. Was it a foul really? I mean, that was a light push. That was kind of... I was pretty soft referee. Jesus Christ. Mokoko, I didn't know you had it in you to dive like that. Another free kick for Copenhagen here. In a pretty dangerous position if they have any good free kick takers. Shoots, blocked, shot directly into the wall there. The yellow wall. Still the attack isn't over. Except for it is now. Very nicely done. Anton blocking the Copenhagen player from getting to the ball, and it's a goal kick for Dortmund. Copenhagen haven't looked tame, at least. They have looked dangerous at least once. They had a very good chance there. But that's usually how Dortmund games go. They have to warm up almost. That was a bad pass from Nemecha, I believe, yep. Yeah, I would be more comfortable with this game if we had another midfielder. If Brandt was actually in the usual midfield, like 3-5-2 instead of 3-4-3. But Kovac decided with this, so we're sticking with it for the time being. Anton to buy. I couldn't really find buyer. What if Kovac does a crazy thing and has Fabio Silva with Girassi? Do we have a new attacking duo? Nicely done by Benzabaini. Wins a free kick after getting stamped on by Mokoko there. Man, I really like our defense. Like our three center backs, Benzabaini, Anton and Schlotterbeck. For me, I would rank Schlotterbeck number 1, Benzabaini number 2 and third Anton. I just feel like defensively Benzabaini and Schlotterbeck are so solid. Benzabaini is maybe even more solid at the moment. Maybe even better than Schlotterbeck at the moment, in my opinion. Which is crazy to say, considering how his first season at Dortmund was. Although at that time he played left back, which was his role at Gladbach as well. I guess what Dortmund wants from a left back isn't really what Benzabaini was. He was a little bit too defensive. Again, wasn't really defensive for Gladbach when considered he scored a few goals for them. At times was the top scorer as well. Dortmund haven't really created a dangerous chance, which Copenhagen have. Dortmund have had the ball quite a lot. Has had more the ball possession, not a lot, but they've had more ball possession. However, haven't really created much. A lot of crossings from Koto, which haven't really landed at all. And Zabaini, Bayern, trying to find Girassi. Does Girassi in the box? What's he gonna do? Passes to Job to Nemecha, feints, shoots. Oh! What a banger! What a banger! Job with the assist. That's gonna fit nice on his statistics. Very nicely done by Nemecha. 2 goals in Champions League for Nemecha this season. And both were bangers. One against Juventus and then now against Copenhagen. I thought Job was gonna take a shot here, but nicely feinted by Nemecha and just powers it in. Man, when Nemecha shoots, it's like almost all of the time very dangerous. God damn, that's a nice goal. That's a nice goal. That's what we want to say. Bye bye. Bow. Very nicely done. Joe with the assist, so no longer 0-0-7 or what it was. Now it's 0-1-8 at least. He at least has an assist to his name now. Okay, another free kick for Copenhagen. I missed it. Oh. And if my energy is a little bit lower right now, it's because I'm kind of tired. And I have to work tomorrow, so. Ooh, okay. Some miscommunication by Anton Kobel there. Kobel going to box out the ball, but Anton clears it anyway with his head. Copenhagen still trying to create something, but nothing. Bayern takes the ball. Job, Girassi couldn't really do anything with it. No, it wasn't Job, it was Nemecha. Copenhagen player laying on the ground. I don't know for what. I guess Ben. Okay, it seems pretty bad since he's still laying there in a lot of pain. And he didn't even have the ball. It was like... Hello? What's happened? Here's a goal again. Girassi in the box, then gets it to Joe, plays on the match, who then feints and just bangs it in like a good boy. Like a good Christian boy he is. Nice little feint. It's really nice to watch that goal, you know, over and over again. Dortmund taking the lead in Copenhagen in Denmark, in that shithole of a country. Copenhagen player still laying on the ground. It seems to be in a lot of pain. I feel bad for him. I'm assuming he got injured. It seemed like Benzabin stepped on him or something. Oh, no, but he's now standing up, walking it off maybe. If he keeps on playing like nothing, then he was just a drama queen, man. Just a drama queen. Again, the Nemecha goal. It wasn't really that great. It was like in the middle of the goal, but it it was just below the bar that the goalkeeper couldn't really save it. And with that power, it was very hard. Girassi hasn't scored in a while. Like, I feel like our actual attackers aren't really scoring as much as you'd think or hope. But as long as Dortmund wins, I don't really care who scores. Except for Joe, I would like him to score. He's been a lot of pressure and a lot of heat and just bunch of things. It would be nice if he got a goal. He got an assist this game, so if he gets another goal, he could be man of the match, which would silence the critics at least a little bit. It is a dangerous pass back to the goalkeeper from Copenhagen. Bayern almost getting to it, but he didn't. Bam 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 bam. Yeah, the press from Copenhagen is one shot, one goal for Dortmund. Copenhagen have had 3 shots. Only one of them was, dangerous. In the end, Dortmund are the ones leading. Man, Schlotterbeck loves those diagonal balls to Koto. And even though Koto is short, he can still get up to them with his little jumpy jumps. Oh, nicely done from the match. He's such a technically gifted man. Jesus. Bad pass from Svensson. Yeah, you gotta make your country proud here. You're playing against Danish clubs and against Danish club with some Swedish people. Maybe you can count that as betrayal. But if you get paid well, I guess I don't judge you for it. I just look down upon you as a Swede. Boom. Job to the Mecha, back to Svensson. Rosberg trying to play the ball behind the defense there, but couldn't find anyone. Goal kick for Copenhagen. And by the way, Kovac must really like Svensson, or really hate him since he's non-stop playing, tiring him out. Although he doesn't look tired. I feel like we could play Court on the right and Rierson on the left, I feel like that would be good as well. Maybe Rierson isn't as good at holding the ball and wants to press forward a lot. Svensson maybe is fine with just playing the ball back and keeping the possession. But when Svensson gets tired, Bayer finds Girassi there. Nemecha again. Oh, not a foul. It didn't look like it was really trying to find that. Try to find. Man. Maybe a little bit of a dive from the match there. Just slight. Well, I'm not gonna say anything actually. I don't want to jinx it. I'm saying it. Who cares? I would really like a clean sheet from Dortmund. That it wasn't just a fluke, those 4 games in a row. Or 4 Bundesliga games in a row. We haven't had a clean sheet in the Champions League yet. Even though I feel like we should have had one against Bilbao. You know, that goal against Bilbao that Bilbao scored was very unfortunate and just unlucky. Job. Schlotterbeck, back to Anton, back to Schlotterbeck. Schlotterbeck, back to Anton. Gått upp. Anton. And yeah, Delaney also plays for Copenhagen, but he was injured. I mean, I really liked both Moukoko and Delaney. I wish stayed. Definitely Moukoko, but I wish Delaney stayed longer because I really liked him at Dortmund. The 2018-19 season, he was just so solid and good to have. Maybe he wasn't really really great with the ball, but he was solid defensively and knew how to like mark a player and zone marking as well, zone defending. Even though Dortmund are leading right now, I just feel like we have a hard time getting through them at times. Nemecha is man of the match. Trying the ball forward behind Bayern. Is he gonna get to it? Nah. Bayern drags it wide. Ugh. I don't know if he was shooting or trying to find Girassi there. But very nicely done from Nemecha. Drawing the ball forward, finding Bayern. And then, no. Not a good shot. Ooh, that could have been dangerous. Moukoko is there free in the middle. Can someone get to him? Okay, nice. Moukoko to the flank to Claesson. It's corner for Dortmund. Not for Dortmund. For Copenhagen. You can see that Moukoko really wants this. Wants to make a mark. It's so like I really like Moukoko. I don't know why we sold him. Well, I know why. We didn't really know what to do with him. Okay, is the referee checking for something? VAR? Nope. Okay. Play on. Corner taken. Headed away. Ooh. Another corner for Copenhagen. After a shot from outside of the box. I feel like Medelbean could just let that one go, but another corner for Copenhagen. Copenhagen. Headed not really. I think it's an own goal, but Moukoko pretty much created that goal. As I said, it was rebounded from the corner for Moukoko. He shot it, scrambled in the box there, and I think it's an own goal. What who scored here? Moukoko shoots, Kobe saves. Yeah, it's an own goal. Anton with an own goal. Oh boy. Well, yeah, and now Copenhagen is gonna have some. Ay, ay, ay. What's with this unlucky? Well, it wasn't really unlucky. Mukoko had a free chance there basically, but the goal itself was pretty lucky for Copenhagen there. Man, if I'm staying up this late, I really want Dortmund to win. At least that. Yeah, Anton with the own goal there. Copenhagen shot outside over the goal from Jordan Larsen at Copenhagen. Oh, man. Job to Svensson there. Oh, bad pass from Svensson to Job there. Mukoko here on the attack. Shot from outside the box and it's over the goal. Come on now, Dortmund, just wake up. Bad pass from Svensson there. I mean, he was pushed, so. Mm. Goto, you have to work it back home here because the flank is at danger here. Oh, that's oh, he dragged Copenhagen just dragged it just outside of the post there, man. Oh, this is not a good spell by Dortmund. Match out to Brandt. Well, wasn't ready for the guy behind him. Oh, nice play from Copenhagen here. Brandt needs to get back into the midfield there. He should not be playing as a right wing or whatever. Mm. And yeah, I guess I jinxed it saying that I wanted a clean sheet from Dortmund. The Mecha to Koto. Mm. Benzino wins that throw in there. Is it gonna be a corner? Yep, corner for Dortmund. Come on. 39th minute. Are those gray hairs? Gonna say I've never seen gray hairs on you. Or is it just the light and the sweat? Wet, baby. Kurkur. Koto taking this corner. Bow. Goal kick for Copenhagen. Probably should be a corner for another corner for Dortmund, but oh well. Kind of hard to see that. Slight touch by the Copenhagen player. If you're gonna play with 3 attackers, you should play with 3 real attackers, like Adeyemi or Fabio Silva. If you're gonna have 3, you should probably have 3, or 2 quick ones, like Adeyemi. Mokoko here, rise above forward, shoots. Straight at Kobe. He's up for it, he wants to, Job tries to find. Oh, it was the Mecha. Man, I'm gonna just think Job is the Mecha and the Mecha is Job. Jesus, it looks similar. Brand to Koto. He's gonna. Nope, couldn't get past him, but wins the throw in there. Oh yeah, I need to update the score. Jesus Christ, man, I'm so bad at this. Jesus. Slotterbeck into Svensson in the penalty box. At the edge of it, Job is gonna swing this one in. Nope. Brandt, almost nicely done. Good win. Nope. Okay. Again, almost nicely done there. Oh, Mukoko plays it well there. Copenhagen on attack here. Mukoko. Nicely won by Dortmund players there. Man, Mukoko really wants to take on the whole team there. He has some fire in his eyes, Don't take it out on us though. We wanted you there, we liked you. Maybe the board and the coach and that didn't want you there. You can be mad at them. But don't be mad at us. Not a lot of movement here. Play the ninja clip. Brandt. Koto. Brandt, edge of the box. The match is gonna shoot again. Nope. Couldn't get the shot off there. Nicely done. Won by Slotterbeck. Svensson. Slotterbeck. The Mecha. God damn it. 44th minute, about to get add into the 45th minute. I don't know if there will be any other time. Well, there'll probably be a minute since that guy was laying on the ground for a while. Complaining for something, I don't know. Seemed a little bit like a baby. 2 added minutes in the first half. Slotberg seems to be able to handle Mukoko pretty well there. Or just this game. Benzabini with a not a good pass, trying to find Bayern there. Copenhagen on the attack, last thing, no problem. Last attack of the game. Nicely done. Goal kick. Man, I'm listening to like Danish commentators here in Sweden, which is not nice. So you can tell that they're clearly rooting for one team more than the other. Can Dortmund get a last chance here, last attack here before the second half? Koto, corner. Last thing that's going to happen in this half is a corner for Dortmund. Come on, guys. We want to win here. We want to stay in the top 8. But even with a win, we might not stay in the top 8 since it might go down with a goal difference. Svensson here taking the corner. Whips it in. Again overshot. And it's half time. Not really not the best half from Dortmund. Dortmund had most of the ball possession. However, when Copenhagen had the ball or were attacking, they looked way more dangerous than Dortmund. Dortmund were having a little bit hard time of finding anyone in the box and creating chances really. Dortmund were in need of Nemecha creating some little magic with a feint and then shooting the ball in top net, banging it in with a lot of power. But we'll see each other in the second half. There's a lot of need of improvement here. If it keeps going this way, I just think that Copenhagen will eventually score, or it will end in a draw here. So we need Dortmund to actually do something. Kovac, maybe play 3-5-2, or at least bring Adeyemi on. I feel like Bayern isn't really doing anything as usual. He hasn't done much this season. But that was the first half. See you in the second one. La 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 la. Wow. Whoops. Whoops. Oh. Well, the second half is about to start. Let's see if Dortmund can play better. Just play better. I know what Kovac told to them before the start. Maybe he brought down Brandt to the actual midfield this time instead of playing as a third attacker. I still don't know why he did that choice. But let's see. After a banger from the Mecha, Mukoko then created created a shot that created a mess in Dortmund's box, and then it ended up as an own goal by Anton. There goes the first half, or the second half, I mean. My prediction still could still be true. A 3-1 victory for Dortmund. Let's hope. And I did say that that goal would probably be from Mukoko, which it basically was. It was an own goal, but it wouldn't have been without Mukoko. So nicely defended by Schlotterbeck there. Anton has been kind of weak, he says, while he's driving the ball forward, winning a throw in there. Subs are going to have to be made. I feel like Adiemi would probably be nice. Either subbing Brandt out for him or Bayer, and then Koto on the edge of the box here gets blocked. Mecha tries to play 1-2 with Koto. But the goalkeeper gets to it. Anton, Schlotterbeck. Match. I mean, this is a game we should win. Really should win if we're gonna make the top 8 or place high in the table, because we have some difficult opponents ahead of us. City, Spurs, Inter. City and Spurs are away, so that will be tough. Anton tries to play a through ball there, but way too ambitious. Koto is something is up with his nose. Is he bleeding? Oh yeah. Doesn't seem to be a big deal. It stopped basically. Yeah, I want ADM into the. I want ADM to be brought into this game. I want someone to run. Someone that's very explosive. Because Nemecha is doing really well this game. He's the one that's basically the one creating things. He's just the one that scored as well. Svensson. Brandt to Anton. Anton plays to Koto. Tries to whip it in, find Gerasi, but gets headed away again. Job. Not Svensson, Bayer. Yeah. Bring in Adiemi for either Bayer or Brandt. And I would like to Brandt to go back to the midfield as a 10 rather than as a winger or whatever he is in this game. Is it a foul for Copenhagen? God damn it. Dortmund win the ball back quickly here. Whoops, that was not a nice pass from Anton. Nicely won by Koto there. Come on. Quickly. Brandt doesn't know how to play as a goddamn right mid / winger. I don't know why he's... Dortmund were on the attack there and he was acting as if it was a 10. And someone else was making that run on the flank. But no one was. You were supposed to be there. Koto again. Anton is gonna... No. Throw in Dortmund. Dortmund have really a hard time getting into Copenhagen's penalty box here. Really finding Gerasi or Bayer. Koto, Mecha, Slotterbeck to Anton. Ah, god damn it. Throw in for Copenhagen. Does Koto have like a retainer or something? It looked like he has something here. Like his teeth looked odd, or they just really perfect. Yeah, I feel like Kovac needs to make us some subs here. Maybe Chukwemeka, Adeyemi, some more explosive and creative players here, because it feels pretty slow in attack. Koto wins a free kick. Taken quickly. I don't know, I feel like we should have just brought men forward there. Job finds Brandt. Brandt couldn't control it. Svensson back to Anton. Man, Mokoko, just relax. He really wants to like win this game or just score, you know. basically scored already. It's enough. Copenhagen win the ball there. Pretty high. Oh. Coco here with a free chance. Great block by Benzabaini. Again with his Benzamaldini tackles there. Very nicely done. Very nice block. Like the first time in the game that Copenhagen have the ball and they create a chance immediately. Corner for Copenhagen. First corner of the second half. This is how it led to Copenhagen's first goal. It swung in. Headed away. It's a free kick for Dortmund. No. Damn. Yeah, Dortmund really can't create a nice play here. They have a hard time to create anything really. And Bayern and both Bayern and Girassi have been basically invisible this game. Girassi has been invisible a lot of times recently. But if he gets it, but because he doesn't get fed anything, he doesn't really get any chances. But that's when you try to make your own. But Girassi isn't that type of player. He needs to be fed with crosses or something. Anything really. Bayern. Ooh, okay. Copenhagen here on the attack. Oh. Yeah, that was probably already offside. The pass actually led to the attack there. But either way. You keep playing on until you hear the whistle. Anton to Koto. Koto finds Brandt. Is going. No, doesn't really deliver it. Back to Koto. Swings that one in, dangerous, and the goalkeeper clears it for a corner. That goalkeeper was teared up. I mean, that cross was ended up more like a shot at goal than trying to find someone. Either way, corner for Dortmund here. First corner for Dortmund in the second half. Koto swings it in. Dangerous, but doesn't find anyone. Oh, it's a penalty. It's penalty for Dortmund. I don't know why. I think Girassi was brought down. Yeah, he definitely was pulled like a motherfucker. Like a motherfucker. Girassi was pulled. Yeah, that's. Yeah, that. I don't think VAR is gonna change that. Who is it? Is it Benzabin? Okay, Benzabin is now the official penalty taker, I guess. Let's see if we can convert this one. Let's hope. Ooh. It's been a praise to the ball there a little bit, gives a little kiss. Benzabin, I'm ready here to change the score from 1-1 to 2-1 to Dortmund here. Don't disappoint me. Benzabini steps up. Shoots. Oh, slots in. Nicely done. Benzabini with the, with the Jorginho-esque penalties. That's what we like to see. 2-1 Dortmund, and Corny Chukwuemeka is getting ready to start. Getting ready to get subbed in. Someone who I want to see more of. Yeah, Cooley slotted in the... Waits for the goalkeeper to flinch and then just slots in the other corner. Not really a corner, but other side of the goal. Pop. Nicely done. 2-1 to Dortmund. Who's getting subbed out? 2 goals in 3 games. Benzabini and Nemecha. Who would have thought that those were gonna be our top goal scorers? Of a triple substitution. Chukwuemeka, Fabio Silva, and Ryerson is getting subbed in. Bayern is getting subbed out. Brandt is getting subbed out. Damn, this is... Well, this is a statement from Kovac. Also, we have Girassi and Fabio Silva as our duo there. Okay, I'm really excited to see this one. I'm guessing Koto is getting subbed out as well. Yep, Jan Koto is getting subbed out. Didn't really do much. I mean, to be fair, I don't think it was really his fault. But, you know, what's gotta be done, gotta be done. So yeah, we're back to a 3-5-2, which is something I vouch for Kovac to do, with, I assume, Fabio Silva and Girassi as the our duo attacking partners. Or is Kovac still sticking with 3-4-3 there? Kinda seems like it. With Corny as the left wing, I guess you can say. Nicely done. Oh, nice play by Job there. Ryerson. Oh. Couldn't find anyone. Job back to Svensson. He's gonna whip this one in. Nope. Place it back to Corny. Corny to Job. Yeah, so triple substitution from Kovac, Jan Koto, Brandt and Bayer getting subbed out, while Ryerson, Chukwuemeka and Fabio Silva getting subbed in. A bad pass from the Mecha. Now Copenhagen on the attack. Doesn't have many men forward there. Nice play from Copenhagen here on the attack. Suzuki, Jordan Larson, I don't know, number 30. Gabassi, I think that is. Oh, I can say, I can look here. Pereira. Copenhagen still on the attack here. Whips it in, finds nobody. Copenhagen peeling for a penalty there. The referee just, yeah, that's nothing. He just fell down there. Come on, man. Claesson, ställ dig upp. Yeah. He fell down by himself. Dortmund try and build up from the back. Having a hard time shooting the ball up to Corny, but the goalkeeper heads it away like a Superman dive. That was a little bit funny. This goalkeeper likes to do his Kotarski likes to do his little bit Superman. Corny, nicely done. Nope. Girassi shoots outside the box. Girassi had Svensson there. Could have laid it off just for him there. But oh well. He hasn't scored in a while, so maybe it's just he's a little bit too keen. He's very horny for that goal. Svensson finds Corny. Corny falls down a little bit too easy. Mukoko here on the attack. Great tackle from Benzabaini, I believe. It looked a little bit sus how it was dragged. Let's hope VR doesn't do its thing. All of the Copenhagen staff is furious. Oh, no, the referee just says nothing. It's nothing. And now he's stopping the game to give a yellow for, I guess, their own manager there. Is it a red? No, okay, the ref is just having a talk with him and giving a yellow. He had the red card as well there, but he gave him the yellow. Let's see this tackle. Oh, you know, that could have been actually a penalty. Oh boy. You know, it doesn't hit. Are they checking? Nope. Play on. Play on. Jesus Christ. Okay. Thank you. Copenhagen on the attack here again. A lot of them rushing in with anger, but the misplaced passing, Kobe gets to it. Yeah, here's the tackle again. Well, it is almost Mukoko who steps on Benzabini, I guess. You could say that. But you know, if I was Copenhagen, I would probably be mad as well. Oops. You know, Copenhagen have played really well. When they have the ball, they're just so efficient and know where their own teammates are. Oh, except for there, who misplaced pass, Corny wins it, gets to the Mecha, plays it back to Corny. Crosses it in, but then it's kicked away for a Dortmund corner. It was pretty tame pass in from Corny there. When Corny ran there, he kind of looked almost already tired. Yeah, they're replaying that situation quite often now. It seems like they're checking like, are you sure this is not a penalty? Ugh, okay, let's corner for Dortmund. Rierson is gonna take this one now instead of Koto. Let's see if he does any better here. Whips in. Oh. Scrambled around a little bit in the box. I mean, Ryerson and Svensson really should be, you know, this is their Danish. They're playing against the Danish side. Svensson really should be up for this challenge. Schlotterbeck, diagonal ball to Ryerson, but it's... Oh, nice shot from Fabio Silva. He knew the play was already called off, but he slotted that one in at least. 72nd minute here. Dortmund trying to press Copenhagen here, does well, wins that ball. Who wins that throw in? Should I write a thing? Man, Ryerson has so much to say, doesn't he? all of the time. Fabio Silva. Ryerson just clears that away. Girassi head goes up for the header. Fabio Silva back to Girassi. Oh. Turns around to Job. He shoots. Oof. Good save from the keeper, Copenhagen keeper Kotarski. It would be really nice to see Job score. To see this again. Yeah, I mean, it was a good shot, but the keeper should save that. It was a good save as well, to be fair. Corner for Dortmund. Schlotterbeck is taking this one. The last game against Leipzig, he took the corners and he didn't do well at all. Those were some pretty bad corners. So let's see if we can do better here. Maybe they don't know what to expect. They usually are pretty hard. He takes it. It was a good one, but it was headed away. That's a yellow for Benzabaini. A tactical foul there, stopping the Copenhagen attack on Jordan Larson, I believe. who is getting subbed out now. Jordan Larson. Copenhagen doing some subs here and giving a paper to Copenhagen player. Some tactical changes, I believe. That ball boy was quick. He just as soon as the ball went out, a split second after, just brought the ball back. Yeah, Dortmund. Can Kovac do some like throw-in exercises for Dortmund, because a lot of the times the players don't. Carney wins that one high up the field. Nemecha is gonna shoot again and gets pulled a lot. Oh, Nemecha scores again. 3 games in 3 for Nemecha in the Champions League. He shoots after he gets pulled a lot, brought the ball forward, gets pulled all the way, but he then gets off a shot which then gets deflected. It wasn't a good shot, but it gets deflected and the keeper couldn't really do anything about it. 3-1 Dortmund. Let me change that. The score that I predicted. Carney wins that one. Back gives it to Nemecha, gets pulled and gets a shot off, but it gets deflected. And the goalkeeper dove the wrong way. Did it get? Yeah, it got deflected. It wasn't by much, but it was enough. 3 goals in 3 games for the match. Who will thought? Okay, then he gets subbed out for Sabitzer. Not really mad at that one, but 3 goals in 3 games for the match. Let's not fuck this lead up, please. Girassi, Dortmund here on attack again. Tries to play to Fabio Silva. He really should have played Carney there. He was free there on the side. Nicely done. Won by Riasson. Plays in middle to Girassi. Back to Job, who turns, twists, plays it to Anton. Anton has really been stepping up high up the pitch, this game. I guess he has to support to build some kind of play here. Let's be into Svensson, Carney. Carney got an assist. That's nice. Riasson, nice diagonal from. Oh, that's slotted in nice, but doesn't find anyone, sadly. Job on the outside box, he's gonna shoot. No, Svensson. Gets blocked. Carney dribbles a little bit. He's gonna shoot. Oh, come on, Carney. Oh my god, that was so slick almost. That was Messi-esque or Marco Reus-esque against Besiktas there. That's what we want from Corny. That's what we need. A little bit Jadon Sancho as well. Dribbles past like 4 players, but then the shot gets blocked and it's a corner for Dortmund there, but nicely done. Job just back in the back staring at like this. Another corner for Dortmund. Can Dortmund seal this game for good? Would be nice. Rierson putting his hands up, swings that one in, middle of the keeper, boxes it out. Throwing for Dortmund. A substitution for Dortmund. No, it's a water break or is it subs? Okay, it's subs for Copenhagen. There's still 10 minutes to play, you know. Man, let's just see out this victory, okay, guys? Don't be too fancy. Don't be too cocky. Slotberg pass it back to Kobel, who's gonna just shoot up, please. Thank you. Sorry. My bad, sorry. Sabitzer gets pulled. Free kick for Dortmund. At the halfway line, so don't be too excited. Okay, they show now that Ben Sabine got a yellow. He got that yellow before the third goal. Well, Svensson could have won that ball. God damn it. Fabio Silva with the tactical foul. Doesn't get a yellow for it. I guess this is karma that it wasn't a penalty, because it was a little bit of 50-50 that Copenhagen could have gotten that penalty maybe. Nice long ball to Rierson. Does well there, gets past his man. Can he find someone? Found Sabitzer, edge of the box. Sabitzer to Job. Job to Svensson. Svensson just plays it back. Okay, Fabio Silva does something. I don't know what. Anselminho is getting ready to get into the game. That's nice to see. Back from injury. Sabitzer, Carney. Just try to find Carney, man. He can do some things. Job, that was way too hard of a ball. Damn. Way too hard for Svensson to control. And Sabino against subbed in for Ben Sabini, who has a yellow. So that's probably a smart change to do. It was a good game from Ben Sabini. In general. Whoops. Anselminho. We haven't seen anything from him since that debut, which was great. Was it against Union Berlin? No, was it? Yeah, I think it was against Union Berlin. Nice tackle from Job. A little bit unnecessary force, but you gotta show them. Ooh. Copenhagen on the attack here, but in the end, Copenhagen gets to that ball. Nicely done by Girassi, wins that ball, brings the ball forward. What's he gonna do with it? Pass to Carney, who that gets judges that first touch way too badly. Anselminho, not enough weight on that ball, but wins the ball back. Joe brings the ball forward, almost finds Girassi. Fabio Silva shoots! It's a goal! Let's go, Fabio Silva. That's what we want. Come on, celebrate with him. It wasn't that great of a goal, but it's a goal nonetheless. Lucky bounce finds Fabio Silva, and he just slots that one between the goalkeeper's legs. (4-1) Dortmund. Let me see this replay. A little bit funny. Job here. It gets tackled and just rebounds for Fabio Silva and shoots there. I don't think the goalkeeper predicted him to shoot, since it was a very tight angle, but it goes through the goalkeeper's legs. Even Girassi smiles and laughs at that one. Oh, but it's nice to see Fabio Silva score. So fun. Doing his little bow and arrow celebration. First goal for Fabio Silva. And it's the first time he gets any real minutes, He was doing some things well against Bayern, even though in the end nothing really came out of it, but Schlotterbeck here, Fabio Silva, nope. Schlotterbeck has had a good game as well. Fabio Silva, tries to find Girassi, couldn't. Yeah, I guess we can say that this game is sealed in victory. 88th minute. I'm going to actually end this live stream because I want to sleep and I need to go up early tomorrow. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching. Another victory for Dortmund here in the Champions League. 4-1, still undefeated. Well, it might be 4-2, who knows, or 5-1. But anyway, a little bit of a weird game. Okay, anyway. Goodbye, people. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.